Right, someone wanted me to do a makeup, how I do my makeup. I'm no good with makeup. I do the best I can. I'm no expert. I'm only starting to get used to makeup myself, actually. I know I used to do all my goth style, which I will put a picture in now. That's my goth style. There's a few there, actually. So that was me as a goth about 7 years ago. I'm still into the goth sort of thing at the moment, but I'm trying to pull myself out of it. I've been a goth now since I was about 13. Everybody says, oh, it's just a phase she's going through. She'll grow out of it in a couple of years. I'm 43 this year, so it's lasted a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the curtain, because my curtain is open at the moment. And it's raining. So let me close the curtain. I don't want people watching me, you see. Not from outside anyway. I don't mind it in here. Right, here we go. Like I said, I'm no expert. So, shall we get down to it? Now, I have got a Pound Shop foundation, but it is too light for my skin. I've tried it once, and it was way too light. So I went into Primark. Yeah, Primark. £2.50. It's not going to show you the price up properly, so, but £2.50. I'm going to mess up. You know I am. I mess everything up. So this is my makeup routine or tutorial. I like to concentrate quite a bit on my cheeks, because it's quite bad on my cheeks and on my chin. I've just got a foundation brush. I think I got this one from Wilko's. It just helps to blend it out a little bit. I'm going to be using concealer anyway, from under my eyes. Like I said, this is just cheap stuff. Get right into the crease of my nose. I like to do my eyelids as well. But like I said, I'm going to be putting some concealer on those anyway. Now, this looks really oily. It's not very matte. Let me get my little mirror, because I've only got main light that side, so it's hard to tell. So, yeah, foundation brush was only, I think, £2 from Wilko's, so that wasn't too bad. So that is that. So that's layer one. I've got concealer. I think I got this in Primark as well. Why is it when you put foundation on, you always get an itchy nose straight afterwards? It's because you mess about with something. Right, so concealer. Just going to concentrate on under the eyes. And on the top. They're going to be covered with eyeshadow anyway, but I look like a panda at the moment, don't I? But once it's all blended out, you won't notice. I just use the same foundation brush. Here comes pulling funny faces again. Still needs a bit. I never get the concealer right straight away. And where I've got old, my eyelids are starting to get wrinkly. Yay! There we go. That is that part done. Jay yawning downstairs. I'm not that boring, am I? Right. I get my nice fluffy brush. Pressed powder, I think, was... Oh, itchy nose again. Pressed powder was, yeah, makeup gallery. Pound out the pound shop. It's just a translucent. And that goes all over. Gives more of a matte finish. Yes, I admit I have a touch. So that is the base done. Now, a lot of people like to set it already. Oh, itchy, really itchy nose. But not me. No, I have to use a same brush, unfortunately, for my bronzer and highlighter. So, bronzer, makeup gallery again, pound shop. Now, I really wanted to get a matte, but this one's got a shimmer to it, which I didn't really want. Yeah, bronze shimmer. I didn't really want a shimmer, but that's all I had, so that's what I had to do. I have to use my small mirror again. Another funny face again, because I've got to go. Doesn't really show up too much. Don't really want too much. I like to put a little bit up there. Gives a bit of an illusion. It works. Right, so that is the bronzer. And this is the only highlighter I could get. It's called Mermaid Glow. It's in Primark. £3. Don't like to use too much of this one. Just a tiny bit up on the high cheekbone. Again, I wanted a matte. All I could find was a blimmin' shimmer. But when you're on a budget, the cheapest things are going to have to do. It's very textured as well, and I don't like it too much. And I don't like my mouth. Touch on the nose. Just a tiny, tiny touch. And just a tiny touch across the chin. So there you go. That's that done. Oops. Alright. Eyeshadow. Now I've got loads of different ones. Shall I go for an everyday look or an evening look? Again, the only ones I've really got are shimmery ones. I can't seem to find any matte anywhere. I'll have to try and get some. These Do the Duo are from Pound Shop. Again, shimmery. And then I've got Avon ones. There you go. Shall I do some swatches? Let's do some swatches. These are the first 4. So ooh. And that one's non-existent. So that was those 4 that side. Let me just get a baby wipe. So that's the first 4. I'm not very good at doing swatches. And that last one is non-existent. Again, that's mainly for corners. You can kind of see it. But that's those. I think I'll go for golds. Feeling the mood for gold. Right, so now because I've got what they call hooded eyelids, as well, if I open them properly, you can hardly see anything. So they always say to do a lighter one at the bottom and gradually build up. So I'm going to take this light gold. Now it has got a little tiny mirror on this. See the size of that mirror? Right, so actually that's transition colour. Do the transition colour first, which is in the crease. Do the same on the other side. Lighter gold at the bottom. These don't really show up too much. It will do. Now apparently these eyeshadows I've got in my hand are wet and dry. So I could spray some setting spray on my eyeshadow brush, which I've got. Actually, should we see how that works? I haven't tried it yet. So this is a setting spray, prep and set spray I've got. Got it from Avon. I think it's about £3. So should we try this? It's going to be garish, I know it. Not that bad. Thought it was going to be worse. Can't really tell from this angle. There's a lot of fallout in this palette though. Just got the baby wipe behind here just to clean it in between because I don't want it to blend too much. Not yet. So that's that bit done. I'm going to take I haven't got a smaller brush, I don't think. Oh yes I have. Oh yes I have. Pound Shop again for this one. I've all slowly drilled up all my brushes and everything as well. Excuse the water. It's a slightly smaller brush. I'm going to go in to the light one down here. I'm just going to do the corner of my eyes. And drag it a little bit at the bottom. I think you can see what I'm doing. Never had to do this on camera before, you know. It's already 23 minutes. I ain't even halfway done yet. Now, if I was a professional, I would have got this done a lot quicker. Right, so that's that. I'm going to take some of this one here, put that in the other corner of my eye, and then blend it a little bit. Once again, the wrinkles on my eyes stop me from doing it properly. Of course, I've just got the angled end. I'm just going to blend that in a bit. Gives it enough stomp. I'll blend the corner a little bit. I know this isn't a blending brush before anybody says, oh, that's not a blending brush. It's because I haven't got all of those things, you know. It's not often I do wear makeup. It doesn't help either when I can't really see much because I'm practically blind without my glasses, so I have to get close up and personal with makeup. So that's that done. That's all I'm going to do for eyeshadow now. Liquid eyeliner. Pound Shop again. Now this I'm never good at. I always end up looking like Claudia Winkleman. This stuff isn't too bad, it's just every now and again the brush starts to separate. Right now, I always try and do a wing. Never works though. I think they call it a cat flip, or I don't know, bat wing, or I don't know. This is going to be a long video. I'll speed through bits. Like me putting the foundation on and me doing this. Need a really steady hand for this bit. This is where it goes horribly wrong, because I can never get one eye to look like the other. That's as good as I can get. Then comes mascara. Once again, pound from the Pound Shop. It's called Never Ending. It's supposed to give you a false lash effect. So that's that. Next is eye pencil. I think this came from Wilko's, or it could be Savers. It's the Essence. I think it was £1. It's not like a normal eye pencil, it's a retractable one, and this is so smooth on the eye instead of an eye pencil, because I find an eye pencil scratches too much. So this goes on my waterline. As you can see, my right eye always reacts badly to that because it started going bloodshot. Next is lippy. Now I think with subtle eyes like this, I deserve subtle lips. So I'm not going to go for the old one. There goes a car. And I'm not going to go for the slightly goth one. I'm going to go for this one. I haven't actually used this one yet. So let's have a look. I really need a lip scrub. There you go. And then all that's left to do is get the Prep and Set spray. I've used this before, but I always like to read the instructions again. Hold 20 to 25 centimetres away from face, close eyes, and lightly mist the face 2 to 4 times. So it gives a dewy appearance, and that is my makeup. Let's just move you so you can see it in all its full glory. I'll put my hair down. When I've got makeup on, I always put my hair down. Change hands. And there you have it. That is my subtle look. See, the eyes never go right. Looks like a right mess up in this corner. But that is my makeup.